Buddy, and welcome back for another episode of Harold Halibut. This has been probably one of my longer running series that I haven't touched for quite some time, so I do want to apologize in advance for that. In fact, I don't even remember what we were doing when we left off. I think we discussed the hole, I think, that just kind of like took away life. I really do need to go back and kind of catch up on my episode because it has been several weeks for me here. But yeah, I've been excited to play again. I just didn't. I just had other games that I was focusing on. I still can't get over how beautiful this cave is. But anyways, we're gonna jump right back into it. I know it's gonna be a big leap for some of you guys as well, but the added benefit that, ooh, geez, that was a bit rough. The added benefit that all these videos are in ordered and labeled, so shouldn't be too bad. Also, the game is running terribly right now. I'm not sure what's going on here. Is there something going on with the display? Windowed mode, borderless windowed, everything's looking good. What if I go to graphics? Motion blur, lens distortion. I mean, there's nothing strange looking in here. Which, what the hell did that person just do at the bottom of the screen down there? Either way, let's just follow Fishy around. What have you got going on for us? Are we coming to the wall that electrocuted us? I didn't forget the wall.
Hello again, librarian. I was wondering, do you have any jellies on the crack with the particles?
Eh? What are you saying?
Oh, he's new. He says, do we have any jellies about the glowing hole?
Oh, I believe so. You may need to test a few. I've not really labeled them.
What do you mean you didn't label
great.
the jellies?
So, how do I read them?
It's hard to explain, but just hold one close to your head and be calm. And not try too hard.
Okay, yes, but last time I touched this wall, I got the
Okay.
shit
Is
electrocuted
there
out of
any way
me.
to know what each jelly is about?
So I'm a little nervous about
Just
doing
give
this.
any of them a go. I'm sure they're all full of great stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
yep,
didn't
there
like
we go.
being red. Ryu, can you show me?
Uh, um, it's definitely more fun if you figure it out for yourself.
I'd love to, but Moreau is probably
Yeah,
getting antsy.
Wii U, we're kind of on a time
I
crunch
think we
here.
better get back to her before she gets annoyed and puts me on shelf duty again. So, Wii U, how do I read these things?
Howl? Actually, I can't.
If it's hard to explain, I'll just watch.
Read.
What?
I can't understand the jellies.
Oh,
What? But you explained it to me.
Yes, well, we all know the theory.
Oh, that's okay. You know, I'm not great with human books. Half the time the letters
we
and
use
the
you.
words seem to
We have
rearrange
nothing to be
themselves.
ashamed about,
Can I just encourage
unless
you?
everyone else can do it. If everyone else can do it, then you're kind of just lacking there.
When your mind feels empty, stick your nose into it and remember what's in the jelly.
Sure thing.
Stick my
We'll figure it out
nose into
together.
it.
Let's give this a shot.
Oh god, I'm gonna get my ass electrocuted again. Find the right book. Oh, there's so many. Let's try this one. This one looks head-shaped and the right level for me. Don't get shocked. What is going on in this jelly? This feels like some heavy subliminal messages in here.
What was that all about? Doesn't seem like this one tells us anything useful.
Yeah, that one was just kind of eerie. It doesn't let me duplicate any, or choose any of them, like a second time around, so I'm gonna choose the one right next to it. Look at that goldfish in there. Oh, that was an aquarium. This is mildly unsettling.
That was wild. But it doesn't seem related to the crack at all.
Definitely not. Good observation, Harold. Are we gonna bother Wii U, or is this a different one I'm putting my nose into? My apologies, Fishy. Well, I guess I shouldn't call you Fish anymore. You do have a name. This one is... I could tell the other one was lobster and it was being cooked. Oh, this is fish being made into sushi. This seems a little messed up, since our friends are kind of fish.
Anemone shrimps, but nothing about the crack.
Did anybody else see anemone shrimps in there? Because I'm not sure that I did. I don't know if I'd be able to claim seeing them there. We got a logging company, car production, mass skyscrapers. Looks like a factory. There was a shipping cargo ship, more construction. This is all about capitalism now? Oh no, look at the waste we produce.
That was... wow. But I don't think it's the one I'm looking for.
I like that they wrote that in. Don't tell me it's just... I bet you had to go through all of them regardless. There's no way this was the right one. I feel like you were meant to see all of these. Now we've got nature itself. What if Harold sees that one and he goes, that one's related to the crack?
Definitely has some interesting stuff about the crack.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke about the shovel.
Wii U, do you want to try and explain?
You should try. Practice.
Ah,
Yeah, but Wii U, you
Okay.
can't read, so maybe you should try reading.
excuse me, librarian?
Me?
Could I possibly take a I mean, a jelly?
He says he wants a jelly. You may, but you will have to treat it with utmost care and find a suitable vessel.
Yeah, I was about to say, how do
transport it
we transport this?
Okay, and where might one...
in. He asks where to find such a vessel. You could begin by asking around town in case. Oh wait, never
I was
mind.
about to say,
Looks like I've got one for you here.
is that just a
Thanks.
plastic bag?
He says thanks. Well, I got that part. Bye.
Yeah, Wii U, don't be condescending. The librarian can understand us at least a little bit.
Hello, Harold?
Professor, I managed to find a jelly that...
Harold! What did we discuss about you not being on
Bro,
holiday?
shut up, man.
No, Professor, the books here are jellies. You have to... Well, anyway, I found one, and I had to kind of sniff it, and I have info on the crack.
Harold, I know you're excited, but please can you stop talking such nonsense?
Man, Moreau really just
I'm
pisses
not.
me off every
The
time
librarian
she
says I can
talks.
bring the jelly back to the fedora.
Just bring the thing back and we'll try to make sense of it.
Because here's the thing, she's like,
And you.
you're being crazy.
Professor.
And then we're gonna
Sure.
show up with the jelly, and then she's
It's
not
getting
even gonna
late.
apologize or correct herself.
Let's go to my place to relax.
That sounds fun, but how do you know what time it is?
Can't you feel the magnetics?
The what?
Oh, jeez, no, I do not feel the magnetics.
Oh. Well, the slight changes in the glow combined with the slight heaviness we feel in our toes
They got magnetic feet?
because of the lateness.
Okay, I mean, that's crazy cool, but I don't think it's going to apply to us humans anytime soon.
Shame. Well, I
Oh,
feel
just like Moreau,
it's
nighttime
tea
tea.
time. Come on.
Yes, Wii U, let's go. I hope you have the coolest place here. It better not just be like a tarp. Ah, shit, we're going up there to what looks like all the tarps. Maybe I spoke too soon. Come on, one of these. Hopefully Wii U has a nice fancy one. Is this their place? Or is this just for tea?
Hi there, Nautilo. Meet Howell.
Ahoy there, Nautilo. Nice flowers.
He says hello, and he likes your flowers. Thanks, but they're not flowers. They're more like sponges with a hard lower root. They need water, but if they're underwater, they're not sponge anymore. They're very loyal.
Very loyal. Okay, that's pretty
Enjoy.
funny.
He's impressed. And he says he hopes you continue
Wow.
to gain pleasure or satisfaction
detailed way to
from
say
your
enjoy.
continued interactions with them. He said all that. Yes. Sorry, this translation business is confusing.
Thanks, Wii U.
Anyway, come in. Come in.
I did forget when I first started back that I can
Nice
understand them, but they
place.
can't understand me.
Thanks. My home is your home. Take a look around.
Is this coral?
Yep. I found it when exploring outside the cave.
So we have been in Wii U's home before.
Like they'd probably say I shouldn't.
Why would they say that?
We're supposed to be happy with everything here. And I am. It's really swell.
But
I think that it's also swell.
I
to
like that
see
attitude. We
other
need more of
swell
this
things
explorative attitude.
outside of the cave.
no one else ever leaves?
I don't think so. Wouldn't it be sad if we'd never met?
Of course, it'd be. I don't even want to think about it. Mind you, I don't want to think about how we met either. And what is this?
That's an anglerfish.
That's Juna.
It's a skull?
It's a friend.
Must make for a one-sided conversation, but okay.
You should say hi.
Oh god, is it
Wait
gonna
there,
speak back
Juna.
to me?
Is that a sneaker?
Sneaker. Is that what it's called? I've been wondering for ages. It's what made me want to explore further. I wanted to know where it came from.
Is that how you
Yeah,
found us?
It's a sneaker. You wear it on your, well, not your feet. Human feet.
Oh. Do you want it back?
I don't
I want
mean
to see
it's
if he
mine.
says like what
Did you
size
show
it
it to
is.
anyone else?
No. They wouldn't even have cared. For them, nothing exists beyond the cave.
But where did they come from?
Maybe, long ago, from far away. Sometimes we need to get into the waters just outside, but never to go far. They just sit around and stay happy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
I
I'd be a part of that
Doesn't sound so
complacency.
bad.
I know. But once you know
I like
there's
that whole
more,
Strive for greatness thing.
happy isn't the same, is it?
True. I guess I haven't been happy for a while. But I guess I can be quite good at calm.
Is calm nice? I think no calm is the reason I'm no good with the jellies.
Yeah, I don't think about it too much. You just have to think, what does it matter?
What does what matter?
No matter.
That's what to say
no
anything.
What?
Ah, I see.
Calm is not all the time, but when you sit and forget about yourself.
So, I forget I'm Wii?
Not necessarily.
But what if I don't remember again?
I can't say I've ever had that problem.
Thanks, Hao. I think I can try calm much better now.
You know,
This has been a pretty crazy day.
Harold didn't do a good job of
Yes.
explaining how
Let's
to.
end it and regain consciousness
do
in
that.
a new one.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a
Sounds
very
good.
good explanation.
Night, Wii U.
He's very respectful, but like, his ass just gonna fall asleep with a fully lit room with two strangers next to him? Well, one's a friend, the other's a stranger. Day 18,282 AC. 60 days left. For anyone that forgot, AC is for after crash.
Wakey, wakey, Howl.
Morning, Wii U. Well, you probably don't have mornings, do you?
Not like on the Fedora, but there is still a right time to get up.
How long have you been awake?
A little while, but then I had a wander around and a nap. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, surprisingly well.
He should.
Feels so.
The Herald should be
peaceful here.
exhausted right now.
Yes. Always something clanging on the ship. Anyway, come on. Submarine time.
Oh shit, we're headed back already. We added the sneaker to the notebook. What is that drawing? I don't remember that drawing at all. The sneaker on Wii U's head, though, is pretty nice. I think that one's pretty funny. Wii U? Okay, I was about to say, please don't leave me here. I'm gonna get lost again like I did in that one episode. And I definitely don't need to wander around for 20 minutes. I'm curious to go back to Moreau. She owes us an apology, first of all, when we get her that damn jelly. We're gonna hand her the jelly. I'm gonna say, hey, Moreau, sniff it. And then she's gonna do it, and then she's gonna be like, oh, this is crazy new technology. And then Harold needs to be like, apologize. I know he's not going to, because he's not a confrontational person, but I'd really like him to. I don't know, sometimes he's a little bit of no-nonsense. Sometimes when people are kind of mouthing off, or... Oops, excuse me, they just put that pole there. Oh. Can we talk to our snail friend? We can move him. That doesn't feel right. I'm gonna leave him be. That felt rude to kind of kick him around. Also, we can't sprint down here, in case anyone was wondering. That's not an option down here. Had to play the instruments on the way out. I kind of just want to, like, see Fedora again. Or Fedora 1, I should say. I like the idea of living on a ship like that. Like, this would be really cool, too, because it's a solid structure. But, you know, I miss my, my little, hydro travel tunnels that got me from point A to point B. Also, Harold, man, we gotta fix the slouch. Your posture is lacking. Look at Wii U. Straight, shoulders back, eyes forward. Harold's he's kind of just, what is it called? Moping around. I guess, I don't think moping's the right word, but he is just kind of like, I don't know, he seems a little pitiful about it. Ooh, careful, watch your step there, bud. Okay, so we should go back out here and break left. And that should take us back to our submarine. Oop, I accidentally clicked out of the window there for just a second. Not gonna lie, it's a little painful to come back to the game to immediately go back to the walking simulation part. It's very unfortunate. All right, let's get a move on here. Am I just gonna swim back over there and be wet again?
Yeah. It'll be nice to enter it not through a filter, though.
Yes. And we'll be back soon with the others.
What do you think the others will think of it here?
Huh.
Oh, we're not bringing them here,
The others.
right?
Yeah.
We definitely shouldn't bring them here. I would not bring them here. Don't do it, Harold. They don't deserve it.
Professor! Professor!
Yes, Harold, I know you're excited.
It's more than that. It's wow. Everything. I mean, the jelly books, the beautiful lights. But we used to... And then there were his neighbors. Everyone was so friendly. They had this great way of making bubbles. You don't pay for anything.
Please, my boy, you must.
I know. But they weren't freaked out by me at all. They were just content with whatever. You could easily just move straight in.
Harold!
Moreau,
Interesting.
relax.
Interesting indeed.
What? Who? When?
That, Harold, is what I was trying to tell you.
Oh. Oh no. I didn't mean...
Oh no. It's the announcer. Is he gonna make an announcement to everybody now?
Yes, indeed. I understand. Good work.
Madam CEO?
Hello, yes. Put everything in motion. Don't spare the whip. What? No, of course I don't mean an actual whip. Now get cracking.
Not an actual whip, but get cracking. I'm sorry, do we have an astronaut with us? What are we doing with neon tubes of light? Aw, man, I already kind of hate this. I mean, I know they might be content with us being there, but like... No. It just feels shitty. Complete Chapter 3, A New Shape of Soul. 46 days left. Wow, it's been... What was that, 2 weeks?
Okay, wow, here we are. It's been a wild couple of weeks. And Wii, it's so good to finally meet you.
Hello.
Oi.
John, everything okay?
Oh yes, it's nothing. Carry on.
Oh, if you say so.
Yeah, don't lie, Moreau.
So Wii, I've heard so much about you. I'm Bridget, in case you didn't know.
Okay.
Right, well, just so you're aware, I'm sometimes known as the energy bacteria lady. I think it's because I positively grow on you.
Great.
I can see we're gonna get along just fine. So is everyone as excited as I am?
Sure.
Oh, you're wise to be a little circumspect, Wii. What can you tell us about it, though?
It's nice in there. Very Mawagaraha.
Very what now?
Could you be a bit more specific? You know, this could be the answer we've been looking for.
Hey,
It's
Professor,
like
chill
I
out.
said in my report, Professor. The Flumylyms don't really seem to be curious about it at all.
Harold, you wrote a report?
Well, just a little one.
Howell's right. We really don't know much about it. I think it's probably very nice down there.
Right. Well, okay. Let me reiterate the purpose of this expedition. We know the particles are a source of energy, but they're unstable and decay too fast on their own.
Expedition.
Yes, Wii. It's imperative we get down there and take some readings. If we can learn where they
Did we
come
not tell
from
them about
and
how
or
someone
they're
entered it and
produced,
never came back?
We might be able to engineer a solution.
I hope you have more luck than Cyrus is having.
Indeed. In the meantime, Bridget will be leading the mission prep from here, while I continue research from back at my lab.
And what shall we do?
Oh, you're both essential to the plan. We just haven't quite figured out in what way yet.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Just keep yourself available, Harold. We'll let you know as soon as we know something.
If you're really at a
Are we
loose
ever gonna
end,
find
I'm
out what
sure
happened to
Cyrus would
Professor's
appreciate
arm?
some moral support.
Okay. Well, we'll be around. Wii, shall we?
kinda
take a
forgot that
walk
that
and
was
check on
a,
few people?
Sorry.
An
I've
issue
got
for her.
something else I need to do.
Huh? Really?
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, sure. It's just that. Yeah. Sorry. I just got used to having you around. But you're right. I'm being silly. You go do your thing.
Good
I'll
for
catch
you,
up with
Harold.
soon.
Yes. I'll come and find you
That's some
as soon
positive
as I'm done.
situational awareness
Okay,
right there.
let's get to it, everyone. Exciting times.
Just 1 second, Harold.
What's up?
No easy way to say this. Buddy has moved on.
You mean he's finally retired? Who'll deliver all the...
No. I mean, he's left us. He died, Harold.
Oh.
But we had more mail to
Oh,
read with Buddy.
I know you two had become close. I'm sorry. He was a ray of light, always running through the dark halls of Fedora. There'll be a funeral and a memorial run in his honor back on the ship soon.
We better participate in
I'll
that
be there.
memorial run.
Oh, buddy. Was it...
Yes. peaceful.
Professor?
Yes, Harold?
Nothing. Sorry, it's just... I mean...
Say no more, Harry. I know. Now, let's get going.
Even when she's being nice, she's still kind of a dick. There's no easy way to put this. One of your best friends died. Like, you could have just... It's tough. Professor Moreau's got a lot to work on. Oops, I was trying to open up CompuBud. I have 10 messages and a to-do book. Alright, Buddy's funeral. Moreau just told me about Buddy's death. I'm still not sure I can believe it. There's going to be a funeral next... whenever. Maybe that will somehow make it feel real. Yeah, that is kind of unfortunate because we haven't been around Buddy for a while, so... But also, we brought everybody... Like, we went back to the ship. It's a shame to think that in Buddy's last 2 weeks, we chose not to see him one time. I kind of have a little bit of a beef with that. What is the Omega Pill? Mr. or Mrs., have you considered the Omega Pill? All needs one pill. Guaranteed to make very good muchness of everything. First 10 pills are 75% off. Alright, what is Tubhoffer? Oh, this is Felix. Harold, have you heard of the one about the sad janitor? He's always moping around. Get it? Because it's supposed to be mopping? Haha. Get your shit together, Felix. All Water Corp, what do you have for us? Stay tuned for future cultural liaison updates as we learn more about their fascinating fishy way of life. If you're lucky enough to witness a Flumylym play performance, the correct way to show your appreciation is by gurgling. Clapping is considered noisome and will risk confusing the play performers. The Flumylym way of life is wavy and relaxed. Hurrying and scurrying around is considered foolish and certainly won't help speed anything up. Fit in by going with the flow. At least they're like telling us how to live with them. That seems better. When meeting a Flumylyn, the preferred method of acknowledgement is waggling your fingers upright, palm facing outwards. Oh, on no account must you perform a side waggle, as this is considered highly rude. The new all-water cultural liaison department is pleased to unveil our top tips for travelers to the newest tube destination. Follow these steps to ensure a polite, pleasurable, and non-humiliating trip. Mr. Halibut, All Water is pleased to invite you to the public opening of our newest tube route, destination Flumylym Cave, at your local tube hub. Exact time. Can I not scroll down on the message? Exact time, date, and dress code to be announced shortly. Snacks and confetti. Your first handful will be... Oh, provided free of charge. I tried hitting enter, I thought, and it wasn't going through, but that one did. All Water Corp has one more message for me. Okay. Mr. Halibut, All Water hereby formally requests your presence at your nearest dispute resolution and procedure integrity office within the next 7 days. Failure to attend will be met with a fine, non-payment of which within 2 days will be met with repossession proceedings. What are you going to take from me? I don't have anything. Bridget, you know what? You just stay there. We'll leave you to staring into the abyss. Honestly, you know what? Before we do any more crazy exploring, I think we should just go ahead and call it right here. I do apologize for coming back to an episode of Harold Halibut and it being a lot of walking and not a lot of actual gameplay this time around. But, you know, we had a really large development in the story, so I think it was still fun, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, and I guess I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!